Good morning, everyone. I'm Rick Walker with Maverick News and Maverick Multimedia, bringing you this live update with our ongoing coverage of Freedom Convoy 2022.
There's nothing to hear. They're only telling people to back off because once they pass that barrier, they're arresting everybody.
And we are taking you now live to Windsor, where police have a heavy presence this morning, and it appears they are in position to begin taking back the Windsor-Detroit border. We've been following this situation all night long, and while there were still quite a few protesters there overnight, police have been waiting for a moment just like this, where the number of protesters is at a low point. And a similar situation occurred yesterday morning, where protesters thinned out, police presence increased. Police tried to bring the blockade, the protest at the Windsor-Detroit border to
So they're yelling at him to leave or else he'll get arrested.
By talking to the remaining protesters, and it was almost successful yesterday. This morning, a similar situation. It's been very, very cold overnight, and what we have here right now is a situation with about 40 people remaining.
Nobody is out here. We had about 40 people all night.
So only about 40 people remaining on scene there this morning. And to keep this blockade going. And obviously the protesters outnumbered by the number of police. Provincial police, Ontario Provincial Police on site with their true team, their tactical and rescue unit, reinforcements from I don't know how many other police services there as well. They also have city buses on site, ready to take away protesters that do not leave and opt instead to be arrested. The feeds coming out of there have been sporadic because the people remaining on scene shooting video have, through the course of the night, had their batteries drained. The cold has taken a toll on the batteries as well, and it's been difficult to get feeds from the Windsor-Detroit border. But as you saw from that footage this morning, police are in position. It isn't clear when they will make their move, but it's pretty obvious they are ready to take steps to bring the blockade at the Windsor-Detroit border at the Ambassador Bridge to an end. The protesters have been there now for several days, holding the line there much longer than most expected. Most people thought that it would end yesterday, but even as protesters appeared ready to pack it in yesterday morning, more people showed up on site and held the line through the day and through the night. Now, at 7:53 Eastern Standard Time, police are in position, buses at the ready to take prisoners away. Only about 40 protesters remaining on scene on Huron Church Road leading up to the Ambassador Bridge, behind cement barricades that police moved into position yesterday. And that's what's separating the protesters from police, who are there in full gear with an armored vehicle on site and city buses equipped to take prisoners away who might be arrested at the scene. We're trying to restore a feed for you to get you more live footage, and we will try to keep you updated here and try to get you a live feed out of there so you can see this as it unfolds. I'm not sure if we will be able to do that again this morning for you or not. As I say, the people who have been shooting video on scene and feeding it out have been struggling to keep their batteries charged and keep the feeds coming. I'm going to do another reach out here and see if we can get you the footage that we're looking for. While we do that, I will recue some footage from just a few moments ago so that you can get a perspective on what has been going on as I try to reestablish a live feed for you from the Canada-US border in Windsor, Detroit. So this footage from just moments ago out of Windsor at the Windsor-Detroit border. Where police have moved into position. It's a standoff that has seen tensions rise. Police, of course, waiting for an opportunity to make their move when the crowd is at its thinnest. And that is the situation we're looking at here right now. The crowd being at its lowest point in a long time, in days, really, with only about 40 protesters remaining on site. Interestingly, CBC television appears to be there, CBC News. Apparently, it looks like they had a special relationship with police and or some inside information and showed up on site just in the nick of time with their camera at the ready, standing there with the protesters. And it will be interesting to see which journalists, if any, are arrested and which ones are not. Checking in with a couple of people who have been down there. We'll just see if we can get you any of the live footage. But this, of course, is footage from just moments ago as the sun began to come up. Police moved into position. So it's not clear what the protesters will do or how they'll react. Hopefully, everything remains peaceful. So far, that has been the case at every protest that we've seen, at least in all the footage we've witnessed. And here in Windsor again this morning, we're hoping that both the protesters and police will remain safe, that no one is hurt, and that if people are arrested, that they are not injured or that they resist in any way, that this comes to peaceful resolution. Still working on reestablishing a live feed out of there for you folks. It looks like they could have as many as 10 buses there to transport prisoners, but at this point, it doesn't look like they'll need them all because we only have, what are we looking at here? It looks like maybe 40 people left after a very, very cold night. It looks like most, if not all, of the vehicles have been removed or have been moved by the owners. It doesn't look like the trucks are in place anymore. This is like a mop-up operation now with only the remnants of what was there even just yesterday when a lot of people were on site and had that roadway leading up to the Ambassador Bridge blocked. Yesterday morning, I know there were convoys from different points around southern Ontario organized to bring more people down there. And as more people showed up, the protest continued and they held the line there through the day yesterday and right through the night. But this morning, the situation is different. Many people have left, only about 40 people left on site. Police have moved in. They began assembling around 6:30, 7 o'clock, it looked like, with reinforcements, the OPP True Team on site, buses at the ready to take prisoners away. And now the standoff continues as protesters remain on one side of these cement barricades that were brought into place yesterday, police on the other side.
Truckers are gone. Here comes the, this is gonna be crazy. Eh? If I get them rushing the barricade, we're running.
Running?
Fuck.
Where are you running?
We're sprinting back, bro. They start rushing us. Like, you want to?
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to go in there. I was like,
Oh, hell no, we're not going in there. Fuck. Getting ready to arrest us all. I don't know if you guys noticed.
listen, I feel like if I run, they're gonna fucking take me down.
What I'm going to do here, folks, is I am working this alone this morning, so I'm
Guys, they got like
handling all the switching and the all the technical stuff while I also speak with you. I'm going to put this footage up full screen
some hidden.
while I
There's
check
more
on
than that one, I can
another
tell you that.
source for video live stream out of
Yeah, I know.
Windsor, which we lost. We just lost our live stream, but I'll be right
Yeah, they
back.
have a
I'm going to just
Chevy,
put this
they have,
up.
like,
This was just
Hondas.
moments ago, but I want to get you the freshest stuff I can. And bear with me. I'll be right back while I let this footage roll.
Even over there by the buses, there's a. I think that's a. I don't think that's a Target.
You got 800 viewers right now. This thing's probably gonna hit 10K.
Why are they backing up?
They're gonna put on the loudspeaker and be like, everybody. I know exactly what's gonna happen. They got city Windsor trucks.
Are any of your viewers on their way down here?
I don't know. You guys should all come instead of watching us like 920. Yep, ready.
Oh shit! Where's the dogs out on the roof?
This guys are over there on the roof.
No, but they brought out dogs.
Did they?
Yeah, these are them.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know where the fuck they go. Almost have 1,000 viewers.
I'm not getting bit by a dog today.
We're getting ready. Dead ass. They're gonna pounce at 8 a.m. Look at CBC.
So I'm hopping over this fence as soon as the fucking dog.
Oh, yo, we could.
As soon as the dog starts fucking running at me.
Oh, I could actually help. I could clear this fence. Oh, from that? Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then they're gonna start shooting at us across the field. They're gonna catch a leg eyes.
With a rubber bullet?
Yeah.
No, honestly, like, dude, I could hit the fence. We just run. Could you clear this fence?
No, we can do it.
Is that what we're going for? The fence?
Or, you know, tree maybe?
I think they outnumbered us, guys. Ooh.
What? Look, there's more coming. Behind the bus.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, they all took the 1C down here.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Fuck. I'm just gonna sprint that way. Maybe a fence. I mean, I could clear it. I'm gonna have to go live again.
We're gonna go down to history books as the niggas that fucking pop the fence.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna have to charge my phone. I'm gonna get off live really quick. Sorry.
So we're having trouble with the live feeds coming out of there this morning because people who have been streaming are running out of juice. Batteries are dying. It's
Just
very,
kinda
very
put it on
cold. It's
lightly
been cold
at
all
first.
night.
As soon as you press
And
bear down on her, she's
they're down
she's
to about
wanting to
40
stick.
protesters. So having trouble getting information out of there for you at the moment. But we do know this. Police are in position. And it does appear that the blockade at the Windsor-Detroit border is coming to an end as police prepare to make arrests. Buses in position to take prisoners away, and only about 40 people left there. So it looks like they also have, I'm told they have canine units there as well. So police have a heavy presence. The protesters are really outnumbered this morning because most of the people left earlier this morning after holding the line there through the night. But in the face of the cold and some of the trucks leaving and most of the vehicles now out of being taken out or having been removed by the owners themselves overnight, it looks like the Windsor-Detroit border, that battlefront, is being reclaimed by police for the government this morning. So that is the latest that we have for you right now at 8 minutes after 8 Eastern Standard Time. What we're going to do now is I am going to sign off briefly, and I will reestablish this feed once we get more information that is factual for you from the border, and once we get the most current, hopefully live video out of there for you. But I did want to bring you this update this morning because we did get this new information and we did have this video coming out of there, and I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was important that we keep you as up to date as possible. So, this is Rick Walker with Maverick News and Maverick Multimedia, signing off briefly while we regroup, reestablish our feeds and connections so that we can get you the most current, most accurate information from the Windsor-Detroit border as our coverage of Freedom Convoy 2022 continues. We'll be back later this morning with more information. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you on the flip side very shortly.